forcing his opponent to camp in his base, and he's trying to create as many Colossus as possible. But Starnan has such a high immortal count. I mean, he has 5 over here with his army alone. He has stopped production of them momentarily. He has got a forward pylon up, so it looks like he is looking to continue with the harassment. And I think the wall prison must have went down for Tara, because I don't see it anywhere on the map. But there is an aggressive pylon actually still up for Tara from the early run of the game, and he is going to warp in a single zealot, maybe to do some harass at this natural that would get a few kills. Starnan has already overtaken in probe count again, but 4 zealots will be able to take out quite a substantial amount of probes.
Yeah, I mean, really, wow. I have to say, I mean, Starnan did really good. They're denying the expansion twice. And, yeah, like you said, these... good blink, Michael, there. Good blink there by Starnan, making short work of those setups. But yes, Starnan finds himself in a good position, I'd say. This is basically puts Terra in a situation where I think... yeah, he's gonna have to really make something happen right now, because he's behind definitely, and Starnan just has to continue to produce units like he does, and he's gonna be in a good shape, I think.
Well, the one thing that's going for Starnan is he's had his expansion for a while, and he is able to get that economy going. He's ahead in probes right now. He's mining off 2 base, fully saturated. And remember, he's also getting that 4 gas as well, which is so crucial. But the problem is that Tara does have them 3 Colossus, and Colossus, do so much damage. I mean, I know we saw in the last game that Starnan is like, well, I don't really care about Colossus. I've got my Immortals, I've got my Archons, I've got my Stalkers. I'm not overly too fussed. So, but he only won that because he managed to get that perfect engagement, in flank from 2 or 3 sides. Is he able to do that again right now? Tara's playing really safely. He will get this Nexus up. I don't envisage this being cancelled anytime soon. I think this is safe, but for now. But I don't think Starnan can do anything.
Yeah, Starnan has the Warp Prism out right now. He's picking up, dropping off units like Madman right now. I'm not sure what his plan is. He's trying to gather up a couple of zealots here. I think he's going to try to do a little bit of a drop here in the base of Tara. Maybe. What do you think about sniping this robotics bay, for example? That I think is a pretty good idea.
Well,
if he was able to do that.
Yeah, I think that would be a good call. Taking out any kind of tech structures, or the Twilight Councils, even just like the robotics facility itself, maybe a couple of pylons, anything like that. Doing any damage is good at this point. Now remember, Tara is only mining off 1 base technically, because he's mining gas from his main, but he's not mining gas from his natural, and he's only mining minerals from his natural. He's not mining minerals from his main, so he is still technically... Well, he is only mining 1 base right now worth of resources. And he's not even looking to get the 2 gas from there, which is a little intriguing. Seeing so he's trying to get so many Colossus out, and the Templar Archives as well. He's going to need that gas, and just as I say that, he does add 2 assimilators right now as well. Starnan is adding a 3rd Nexus. I think this is a smart move. What Starnan likes to do in these PvPs is kind of strangle his opponent out of the game. As they slowly choke them in terms of resources. That he won't be able to, remax as quickly as he can. I mean, look at the supply, 140 to 117. He already has these Archons out on the field, these Immortals, a good amount of Blink Stalkers as well. So it looks like these Blink Stalkers are going to move in and out and try and do a little bit of harassment here. Got to go for this Nexus.
Oh yeah, he has to be careful though, really careful, because Terra has Blink as well, as we see here. And this is very hard for Starnan. He decides to go for an attacker. Is it the right timing? We have to find out. Terra has a good amount of Colossus, and the difference now is that he has a lot of units in front. Safely did not. But look at the immortal count from Starnan. There's so many, but good position once again for Terra. But there's just so many units out for Starnan, and he pushes back Terra quite a lot. Terra has to keep careful, because the amount of units he has in front of the Colossus are dropping quite fast. This is looking so good for Starnan.
Yeah, them Immortals just making very quick work of them Colossus, and it looked a little bleak for Starnan there, but there's the GG, and he will even up for 2-2. But what I was about to say is, for a little moment there, the Zealots were blocking the Archons from breaking the force fields on the ramp, so he couldn't get up to target the Colossus because he couldn't see the high ground. But he just had so much of an army advantage. He had so much more production. It didn't really make all that much difference. And them four Immortals I think they actually one-shot the Colossus there at the end.